What is up, guys? We're back at it. Madden 21. Been a few days since I streamed. Some good old Madden with my Colts rebuild. But here we are. We have made the playoffs. Steelers cut Mike Tomlin. Okay. Alright, let's see. Holy shit, 56-10. That is a huge score deficit. Alright, let's take a look at our great game day strategy here. Is there any specific position? Myles Garrett is on the inactive list. That's actually really good for us. And since it's a playoff game, we play the full game, which is pretty much going to be the stream for Madden. But we are going to try to beat the Myles Garrett-less Browns. I like the thoughts of it. That is going to allow Rivers to have a ton of time in the pocket to make plays. Which means we don't have to rely on just the run game. We can rely on the run and the pass. I forgot to look at our injuries. I think Mac's out? Let's take a quick look at our injuries real fast. I don't remember who all we have hurt. No, we have an edge rusher out. Kamoko Terry. So that's going to hurt us. But we do have all of our starting offense. Pretty much our starting defense. So let's go ahead and get into this. Normally we do a quick roster recap, but with it being the playoffs, I just want to get right on into this game. And Baker Mayfield has almost 4,000 yards, 24 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. So being pretty clean on the season. Less than one a game. And the Browns come out in a lot of these, like 2-3 wide receiver sets and run the ball. That's going to be the difficult part for us. And that was a good run. 19 yards for Nick Chubb to open the game up. I'm going to bring the heat here. DeForest Buckner on the line. And that's going to get stopped. And having, like, no man coverage corners does not help our, Oh, DeForest Buckner's getting in there! Oh, he almost gets Baker. We specialize in zone coverage with our corners, so definitely going to be a lot of zone! Nobody's going to stop Odell, though. Oh, yeah, that's not Odell. You need to see who their superstars are. Who's number 84? Oh, that's a different wideout. Odell gets that one, though. Odell's 13. We got to try to get the DeForest Buckner in there. If he can start disrupting Baker Mayfield, we'll have one heck of a day. 84 gets it again. More chase. So they're throwing all over our defense. Our defense is not stopping that pass at all. No pass rush getting in there. DeForest Buckner's trying to get in. Yes, I'm aware. We're using DeForest Buckner a lot, but we have to try to get that pressure from him. Ooh, and Nick Chubb with a big boy stiff arm there, and he's going to power it into the end zone. The Browns just go right down the field and score. So that is 7-0 Cleveland. Let's see if we can answer. Change our direction a little bit. Wow, we got rocked. We got leveled there. Bring out Phillip Rivers. 34 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, almost 4,000 yards. Really good season for Rivers here. He wants that Super Bowl. He can taste it. We're going to open up with something we normally don't. We're going to open up with a screen pass. We hardly ever open up with screens. And having Mack in there, we should be able to get quite a few yards out of it if the blocking holds. Blocking does not, but he avoids the first tackle. Leaping over a defender and getting 16 yards on the screen pass. So replicating what Nick Chubb did on his first run, but only doing it through the air as a pass. Please block these linebackers. They're not going to. Mack just going to get back to the line. Oh boy. Let's run the play action here. Run the play action early. I mean, we've been utilizing the running back. Let's see if we can catch him off guard. And a drop catch. Not what we want to see. That was a drop. He had it too. I'm going to go for this floodie here. We're going to look for Pascal. Yeah, our guys have no speed advantage on this Browns defense. It's got to be outmaneuvering at this point. So Pascal gets the nice catch over the middle. Let's see if we can get Marlon Mack running. Without Myles Garrett, we should have an easier time, though. Like, these linebackers are just shedding it. Jordan Richardson goes down. That'll benefit the running game a little bit. But our guys just aren't holding blocks. There we go. There we go. Marlon Mack with a nice run. 26 yards on the ground now for him today. That was a huge run for us. We're on the other side of midfield. We're at least in field goal range. So we will be able to come back with an answer as long as we don't turn the ball over. Which hasn't been that much of an issue for this team. We hit the counter. Get a few yards there, about 5. Ooh, 7. Not going to get another first here. Going to go for the toss play here. We just want to score. We don't need to do anything flashy. And he's going to cut in for some reason into that area instead of we're, going to the outside of that. Taki. Let's try some quick slants here. We got some pressure coming in here on the left. He got open Pittman, but we were under pressure and could not bring that ball into being accurate. So that brings up a 3rd down. Gonna run the extra blocker here on Burton. And they are all just waiting for that pass. We're going to get sacked. Nowhere to throw the ball. Tight coverage all around. So we answer with a field goal. Yep. We answer with the field goal. Let's hope our defense can step up this drive. Three wide receiver package. They're probably going to pass it. But it's looking more like a run with the way that Chubb's back there standing. It is, and I get tripped up by my own lineman. We're looking for the run here. Nick Chubb just running our guys over. Just lighten us up, guys. Getting double blocked on Buckner here. He's finally going to get stopped at the line. Nick Chubb's off the field. Still getting a first down, though. This run game is just destroying us. Malik Hooker going to get a really nice hit on Nick Chubb on that play to stop him. Trying to strip that ball, and nobody's stripping that ball out of there, and nobody's tackling either. Man, no matter what they do through the air or on the ground, they've just first down after first down. Browns came into this game prepared. Jamar Chase with another first. Finally, we stopped Nick Chubb for a loss. Nope, he got a yard. It's a screen. We're not going to have anybody over there for it. Always when I stream, people want to make noise in my house. Like, for real, man. So we got to score a tutty here. We don't want this game to get out of range here. Down to 25. We need to start getting the ball downfield is what we need to do. Single coverage on Matt. Can he bring it in? No, it's intercepted. Mac doesn't even really try for that ball. So now the defense comes right back out onto the field. I think we're going to lose this one, guys. Baker having all day in that pocket, and even when we run the blitz, we can't get in there quick enough. Yeah, we can't get in there. Nick Chubb going to avoid that hit by Earl Thomas. Like, we just can't get anywhere. Our defensive line cannot get pressure. They can't get in there to make any sort of stop, and that's what's kind of screwing us. They can't get a sack. There we go. Finally, we get back there a little bit. He still gains a yard, though. We can't get anything that stops him behind the line. Like, nobody's staying where they should be either. That route should have been covered. There we go. We get Odell back behind the first down marker. We finally stopped them for a 3 and out, and they're probably going to go for a field goal. Like, our wide receivers aren't getting open. Our running game hasn't been terrible, but we got to be able to get down the field. So they're up 2 scores completely now. 3 scores completely now. I'm going to bring us out. Yeah, to 24. Like, our O-line just is not performing the way it normally does. They don't even have Myles Garrett. I thought that was going to make it easier, but instead, they've got really good backups to make it very complicated for us. Sheldon Richardson's even out. Can't get to the outside because nobody can hold a block. Like, nobody's holding blocks. Nobody's doing anything to help our offense out here. The O-line just... There we go. First down, Ricky Seals-Jones. Somebody at least showed up because nobody else on the offense is showing up yet today. Another catch by Ricky Seals-Jones. They're leaving our tight ends open. They're watching our wide receivers. So maybe that's going to be the play here, is just make sure that the tight ends have routes. And we can get them to them. Except for this play doesn't have a tight end. Wide open receiver. Atwell. There we go. Move that ball. Let's try to get Mac running here. We need the run game to succeed here. And still, like I said, nobody holding blocks at all. Just nowhere. You can't run if you can't get a block. There we go, there we go, there we go. We got a nice block there. Found a nice hole. We should be bouncing to the right side of the center. Right up the gut. Touchdown. So finally getting a touchdown, making a dent in this score here. And we're down by 1. Ooh, Malik Hooker coming down for a nice hit. You guys need to start locking down your zones. He should have caught that. That should have been a pick. We might force a 3 and out here in the 2-minute warning. Defense might be starting to wake up. We got this route, and finally we get pressure on Baker Mayfield for a sack. We're going to call our first timeout here. We want to make sure there's enough time on the clock to run down the field and try to tie this up for halftime. Nice momentum shift here by the Colts. Defense finally stepping up. We're going to call that fair catch because we're not going to get a block. Special teams on this game are broken. Alright. We're going to try to hit the sidelines here. 2 minutes. 2-minute drill for Phillip Rivers. Open tight end. Can't get the jukes around, so we're going to have to hurry it up. Should have been some pass interference. But, okay. We gotta get this first. Wide open receiver. Pascal gonna get the first and then some and go out of bounds. Try to get Mack involved here in this passing game. We're going to take a sack. I was hoping that with Myles Garrett not being in the game, we wouldn't have to worry so much about the pressure by this defensive line, but man, is it still ripping at us. Hold on to that ball. Hit the spike. We are fighting back, guys. We were down by 2. Now we're getting back, and we are in a score of tying this game up. The tight ends came to play today. Gonna have to call that timeout. 3rd and inches. 18 yards. If this play works, we got a touchdown. If it doesn't, we miss out on scoring before half. And T.Y. Hilton with a touchdown. I really didn't think we were going to get that one. That was some tight coverage for Phillip Rivers to throw in between. Like, really tight coverage. I thought we would have got picked, but man. So we tie this game up going into halftime. Let's see if we can stop them from scoring on this drive. They've only got 9 seconds, but they have all 3 timeouts. We'll see what they do here. I need to get a sip. Looks like they're going to run. We don't have a run defense out there, but holy crap did he almost fight for a first. He almost fought to get out of there. Madden is the only game that OBS seems to have a problem with. We're going way back here. Oh, DeForest Buckner trying to get in. Baker Mayfield hit. So many hands in there, and it is just going to be batted down to the ground as we take it into the half with a tie ball game here in this wild card spot. 17-17. We threw an interception on that one drive. They are outrunning us, but we are outpassing them for now. Move on to the divisional round. Is what we're trying to do right now. Now comes Phillip Rivers again here. Been having a pretty good game aside from the one interception. But he has had a pretty clean pocket. He's only been hit a few times in the backfield. Tight ends have been the answer for this offense, but that T.Y. Hilton grab and double coverage touchdown was just outstanding. We really need this O-line to buck up and block. And Matt gonna break free! He's gonna break the contact and make his way out for a first down. Phillip Rivers, almost 40 years old, definitely wants that Super Bowl ring. And another nice run by Mack here. Looks like the O-line's starting to pick it up now. Looks like our O-line is finally deciding to start blocking for Mack. I think we're going to bring Burton in here for a protection. We're going to let Ricky Seals-Jones go out. Everything's covered. T.Y. Hilton was wide open down the field. I didn't even see him. Gonna bring Mack in here for a block. Almost picked off. T.Y. Hilton didn't even make an attempt to get to the ball. And we go 3 and out on our opening drive of this second half. Not what we want to see with how we were humming at the end of the first. And we're getting blocked. They're out at the 23. We're going to see if the defense can do something here. See if they keep that momentum from the first half. Because within 2 minutes, they were looking good. They also weren't running it like that. Kareem Hunt running with Nick Chubb is just unfair. It is definitely a double-headed monster. We can't get off that block, and that's a first down, Kareem Hunt. Or Nick Chubb, my bad. Nick Chubb running again. Earl Thomas making the big hit, though. Earl Thomas looking for another Super Bowl in his career. Kareem Hunt out on the field. And this is the worst part, is like they can run a second running back, and you'd never know if it's a run or a pass, because they run out of these, like, they have a bunched out wide receiver package all the time. This is with a blitz and getting no pressure, but in from the back, getting more. Gets a sack, the nickel corner. Holds him off long enough just to get him in there. Earl Thomas misses the tackle. Chubb gonna give him a dead leg. Corners down and press coverage. And it's incomplete. More breaking that one up. Not only did he get a sack, now he's got another deflection. No picks for him yet, but from what I've seen this season, he has been the guy when we've played defense that does get our interceptions. So he has not been contested that much this game. Baker kind of avoiding him. We're going to be getting the ball for our offense out at the 20. Gonna open this drive up. We're trying to get Mac really involved in this game. He's like our secret weapon on offense. There's the catch. He finds a hole. Reaching forward. 2 yards short. Because if Mac doesn't start heating up here soon, I mean, he's got, I think, almost 100 yards on the ground, but O-line just not holding up for him. Yeah, he's almost at 100 yards. I'm going to go for a quick pass here. Wide open tight end. Burton fighting. Playing super conservatively with this Colts team here. We do not want to give them back the ball in any way, shape, or form with how they've been tearing our defense apart for the most part. Mac finding a hole. There's a first. He is now at 100 yards on the game. So it looks like the Browns defense starting to kind of get worn down. Our superstar lineman just can't hold a block. He pushed him right into my path. Run some play action here. See if we can find some. Ooh. There we go. Oh, and off the fingertips. Off the fingertips of Trey Burton. He had it. No contact broke it up. Just he couldn't bring it in. So now we're looking at a third down. We're going to be looking for Pittman here, but I have a pretty good feeling that those linebackers are going to drop back into zone. Sheldon Richardson out again. And we're going to be forced to punt again. We're not going to give this much power. And they're going to be out at the 21. I should have given it a little bit more power. Try to get them inside the 10, but defense is going to come out again. This looks like a run. This really does. This one looks like it's going to be a run play. It's to the outside. Nick Chubb getting yards. They've just got all these weird formations in Cleveland, and it's so hard to tell what they're going to do, but Odell getting open. Awuzie trying to get down there, but doesn't have the speed. And Odell Beckham Jr. going to score a really quick play action touchdown against our defense. So it's been a tie game since the half started. They finally get a quick strike touchdown in Cleveland. Our offense is going to have to find some way to wake up and capitalize. They have been shutting down our receivers all day. Phillip Rivers just finding nowhere to throw the ball. We're going to make it about to the 29-yard line. They're going to say the 30 to start this drive. Burton gonna bring that one in. That's a big play there. 24 yards on that reception. Browns are definitely running a lot of zone. Going for Pittman, and he cannot bring it in. The coverage pretty decent there by Cleveland. Like, they've run no-man coverage. Till now. And Pascal's going to get open. He's going to fight forward down to the 22-yard line. Nice running catch by Pascal. We're going to bring Hilton across the middle here. Hopefully he can get open. T.Y. Hilton wide open. Spin move. Gets him down almost for a first down. 230 yards to the air now for Phillip Rivers and 1 interception. This passing game, Phillip Rivers getting a hot hand here. Getting momentum rolling. Matt getting open now, and he's down at the 5-yard line, but he's going to get injured. So you know what that means we've got going for us. We've got speed. We've got Jonathan Taylor coming out onto the field. Jonathan Taylor being extremely quick when it's down into the red zone, but he can't get free of that. He's going to get taken down behind the line. Dislocated shoulder for Mack. Speed is key down here in the red zone. And we didn't even get a block! Our lineman didn't even block. He ran past 2 people and just went downfield. So now we have to pass the ball. And Pittman finally going to catch a ball. He is going to be in for the tying touchdown. Nah, Browns are tied now. We're tied now. They've been wrecking us, man. They have been shredding our defense. And there is a flag. We're going to see what it is. Roughing the kicker. How's it going today, Jackson? Good, man, good. We are in the playoffs here. We're in wild card right now with this Colts rebuild, trying to get Phillip Rivers that that Super Bowl that he wants. This looks like a run, but it's not. I'm supposed to be blitzing. I gotcha. All that online stuff going on these days with schooling because of all the pandemic shit. I gotcha. Sit down, Kareem Hunt. Alright, this is where our defense normally struggles. Are these third down situations. They've just got so much speed over here in Cleveland. Are they going to give that to him, or is it going to be inches? They're going to give that to him. There we go. There's the Forrest Buckner. Finally making it in there. Breaking off that O-line. And that's not even going to be a gain, is it? All right, guys, third down. You guys did so well in the last half, or in the first half, within 2 minutes, on stopping any of these thirds. I am way too short downfield. Oh, I don't know, man. Which Madden you playing? Because each Madden has different teams that are decent to rebuild on. This is, I think, my third team on this game. And this defense just... I've been trying to rebuild this Colts defense now. 21, the Jets are really good to rebuild. I already did one of them. The Dolphins are in a rebuild. Probably the Falcons. I just had a viewer request the Colts, so I decided to do the Colts. We gotta stop them here, guys. Pittsburgh's another really good one because they're getting to be very defense-based. Finally, we start getting some pressure on Baker on second down. Now we're in a third down where we always seem to screw up. Let's not drop the ball. Hold him to a field goal. Let's go. The Jets are a good one. Chicago, if you want a really good challenge, Chicago's fighting a lot of cap issues. So that's going to be a harder one to rebuild. Where am I trying to go here? Get that hole. Man. Honestly, if we can hold on to the onto the ball, get down and score a touchdown, we have a pretty good shot at winning this game. This Colts rebuild's actually been pretty fun. Not gonna lie, this Colts rebuild's been really fun. Up until this point, where the Browns have just shut out my run game like it's nothing. And that's without Myles Garrett. Like, Myles Garrett's injured. This whole game, my O-line's decided they're on strike or something, refusing to block. Like, especially Nelson. He has not been blocking worth a damn for me. Yeah, see, he just runs past. We ran past him, shrugged him. Like, these EA updates are just getting out of hand. They're destroying this game worse than it already was. I knew what was coming in this update. And they've just wrecked it. And they just keep wrecking it. That shouldn't have been a drop, but alright. I think I would have rather had Taylor out here for the screen. Well, that's all I have to do. He's got a little bit more power. Yeah, I'm on PC. And, like, it's been terrible. I cannot wait for 2K to get their fingers back into this. 2K is supposed to be coming out with a non-simulation football game next year. Taylor can't hold on to it. But I think as soon as 2K starts dipping their fingers into things, and the fan base, the fan base for NFL games has been very, very verbal. With the hashtag fixed franchise mode movement and everything, they've been very verbal on what they want. And it's gotten bad. Pittman finally going to get open. I think that's like his second catch of the game. We're going to let that run down to the 2-minute warning. We got to really conserve the clock here. We don't want Cleveland to get it in their hands again. But we also want to make sure that we score to take the lead. Jonathan Taylor is our best bet on winning this game. But our line won't hold up anything! Like, they don't even have Myles Garrett. Did they nerf the O-line? There he goes, running past blocks again. Yay. It's like this. This right here is, if they're not running zone coverage, this is the easiest play to run to get a first. They're running a lot of zone coverage. Not going to come down with it. Dang dimmadam. To tie the game. This has been a fight. Because for like any of the games that I played, our run game has been phenomenal. And then this playoff game has been trash. Like, our run game has been little to non-existent, and Matt got injured again. And we signed him to a huge contract, which isn't helpful. Because if we lose this season, we got to start all over again next year. Come on. You guys got to move a little bit. Like, defense, come on, you got to move a little bit. They just put themselves in field goal range. We're losing this one. We're going to lose to the damn Browns. Why are we running blitz coverage? We crushed this lineup. We can't get DeForest Buckner to do anything. Their O-line. No, I've had a lot of issues with fumbles. There was a big fumbling issue early on in the game. They got this. They are well within field goal range. Yup. This is game right here. Ooh, did I call that in time? Did I actually get it? Did I actually get it? That would be amazing. I did! Ooh! And it's good. Defense just couldn't do anything to stop that at all. Our pass game was atrocious. The run was non-existent. Our O-line was not there. That was just a terrible game. Like, we fought, we scratched and clawed our way to try to keep up, but we just couldn't put it together. Oh, so it's going to be another year of the Colts, guys. Another year with the Colts. Defense let me down. Hardcore let me down. Like, none of them did anything. I mean, I could have looked at the Pro Bowl roster, but I'm not that Yeah, no Super Bowl for Phillip Rivers this year. I mean, we're down a defensive lineman as well. Browns made it to the Super Bowl. MVP goes to Cam Newton. We have nobody in the talks for that. Offensive Player of the Year on the AFC side. We have nobody. Oh, yeah, we do. We have Phillip Rivers. He made it into the talks. Cam Newton and the Broncos. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Devin Bush. We don't have anybody in that talk. Offensive Rookie of the Year. We have nobody. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We got two people. We got Carlos Basham Jr. and Marco Wilson in the talk for that. Best quarterback. Phillip Rivers is in there at number 6. Best running back. Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb just ran all over us. He whooped our asses. Well, Mac made it in. I don't know how Mac made it in. He was injured for like half the year. Best wide receiver goes to Adam Humphries. Do we have anybody in the talk for that? We do not. Offensive lineman. I don't know how. Quentin Nelson showed nothing to us in the playoffs. Neither did Ryan Kelly. They held for the pass, but that was about it. And then there was nothing we could get downfield. Forrest Buckner making it number 2 for defensive linemen. Linebackers goes to Devin Bush. And we have nobody in there. Defensive backs. Wazi makes it in there. That is it for them. Best kicker. We don't even make it into the best kicker category? Okay. Well, yeah, have fun against Seattle. That's one that I was kind of thinking of doing, but they're not really in a rebuild situation. They'd be more of like toward the end of the Madden cycle. Whenever I am looking to just play. Let's see, is Phillip Rivers wanting to stick around? No, Phillip Rivers has retired. That was his last run. So, Anthony Castro really regressed. How much cap space we got if we sign him? He wants 1 year, but he wants a lot of money. I think we're just gonna cut our losses with these guys. And, just go straight into free agency. So let's see what is available. We have 34.2 mil in cap space. Jareer Alexander. I love signing Jareer Alexander, but I did that for my Steelers rebuild, so I cannot sign him again. Now, when it comes to edge rushers, though, we do have an issue with our rushing to the quarterback. I would not mind signing Von Miller. I actually need to see what our defense is looking like. I need to see how many positions we lost and who retired. The O-line, we definitely need a guard, and we need a left tackle. Defensively, is Earl Thomas still around? Yes, Earl Thomas is still around. He's an 80 overall. We could use a middle linebacker. We could use a left end, which we could take Von Miller and put him at the edge rusher position. Because at his age would probably be where he would convert to. Let's see. What do we got in terms of free safeties? Micah Hyde is available, but we have Earl Thomas for a few more years. Vontae Maddox wouldn't be a bad fit for us. We are looking for a specialized man corner. That's one of the spots we are lacking. Owuzie did not really help that aspect. Or we could go for somebody like Nickel Robbie Coleman. A scheme fit zone coverage guy. Okariki's still good. Middle linebacker, we really do need one. Rashad Evans would be a great Yeah, they're starting to break it like it was Madden 20 again. A lot of things are starting to revert. EA has no clue what the hell they're doing. I'm really interested in the Von Miller grab, but I don't want to bid against the Giants. But we do definitely need an edge rusher on that left side. But there's really nobody here. Josh Sweat is here. Ryan Kerrigan is here. What's his abilities? Does he still have abilities? He still has one. Reach elite defenders with this ability can reach out of engaged blockers, a tackle, a sack nearby ball carrier. That would not be bad to put next to DeForest Buckner. Let's look into right guards real quick. Ron Leary has no bids. He wants a lot of money. We're going to go ahead and decrease some of that money. Because I'm not paying him that kind of money. That's why I let him walk. And Anthony Castanzo is also available, but we could get somebody younger. We're going to go for the younger guy here. We're going to go for Colton Miller, who also wants a big contract, but we're going to knock that down a little bit. I have no problem paying offensive linemen, as long as they're not like a super old veteran that's just going to take up a bunch of my cap space. Tight end position, we could upgrade. David Njoku wouldn't be bad. Michael Gallup at wide receiver would not be bad at all either. But we do have a few players that we should be okay with. I know we let him walk. Where did he go? Colin Smallwood. I would like to get some sort of power back. Because I think we're going to get rid of Marlon Mack, depending on what his cap hit is. We can probably get a decent pick out of him. I want to go see what his cap space is going to look like, though. So we're going to lose money getting rid of him. We might as well keep him here for this next season. But I think he's going to be bounced down. I think Jonathan Taylor is going to take over as our starting running back. He's very fast. He has shedding. He does not have a whole lot for trucking or strength. But he does not get injured. We've yet to have an injury with him. Marlon Mack, his injury's an 88. He just keeps getting injured. We have yet to have a full season with him. We definitely want to look into corners and edge rushers. We need to definitely start getting into the quarterback because we have not had any luck getting into the quarterback's face. And Von Miller would actually be a very good positional player to fill that void. Let's go ahead and offer him a 2-year, $32 million deal. We're just above the Giants. That's going to take up a lot of our cap space. Avonte Maddox getting a bunch of bids, but Jareer Alexander isn't. Maybe we can menangle this? No, he ain't going to take that. We'll have to pull down a bid from somebody. And I don't think we have much going on. I mean, in terms of quarterback, we're set. We have Trey Lance. Baker Mayfield became available. Looks like the Browns hit a wall. Colin Kaepernick also available. We don't need a quarterback, though. Let's go ahead and let's knock down this deal on this guard here. Maybe knock him down like an extra 2.5 millish. He'll probably still be semi-happy with that. I would like to get Jareer Alexander. As much as I just said, oh, I'm not going to sign Jareer Alexander. I just did him in another rebuild. He's a damn good corner. All right, we're going to move forward a week here. Let's see what we get. Jareer Alexander took that low ball deal, and the left tackle takes the deal. Miller takes the deal. So let's see about that guard. We're still top bid on Ron Leary, which is a plus. I have no idea how this draft class is going to look. It's going to be an EA draft class. So we will have to see. Okay, Leary signs. We have no cap room. We're going to just jump ahead to the draft. So we finally got a shutdown corner for our defense. Jareer Alexander, he took a huge pay cut to come to this team who looked Super Bowl bound last season. Just a lot of holes on the defensive side. We're also good. Oh, we didn't get Von Miller. I forgot we had a bid on Von Miller. So now we have a ton of cap space. Dang. Where did Vaughn go? Vaughn went to the Giants. The Giants put a big increase on him. Okay, that's fine. Micah Hyde will still be available next offseason. He might not be bad to bring in here to help with Earl Thomas. With Earl Thomas regressing the way that he is. David Njoku also still available. I would not mind bringing in Njoku for a one-year deal. He'd be our best tight end, and we utilize those tight ends quite a bit. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the draft board here. We got some edge rushers. I think we kind of solved that area. We have 10 corners on roster. What we really need to look into is the middle linebacker spot. They have one. There's two. We could probably get Cliff McKinney. He's projected at the second round. With first round talent. Strong. Decent agility. A good vertical jump. He's 22 years old, but we could definitely develop that. When it comes to... We could use an actual another edge rusher. Or a D tackle. I know EA just loves to make freaking D tackles. That's all it is. Look at how many, like... All these D tackles are all first, second round talents. There's very few that aren't. We could use a right guard. Quarterback, there's only the one. There's an outside linebacker here, but we'd have to convert them to edge rusher to fit our scheme. So where do we pick? We pick number 21. Let's go ahead and get to our pick then. We're going to pause this draft and we're going to make a selection here. I see a 67 corner went. Being this late in the draft, let's see if that middle linebacker we liked is still there. He is. McKinney is still there. I'm actually really thinking that's our best bet. I wouldn't mind getting one of those, getting this free safety. What's his combine look like? I would not mind to get him to develop under Earl Thomas. But we're definitely going to take McKinney, first round pick. Looks very athletic, tall, big-bodied. Out of Tennessee, he's a 72 overall, so he can be an instant starter. Ranked number 27, got him at 21. Little bit of a reach, but he is quick. 87 speed, 80 tackling. Not a hidden dev, just a normal dev trait, but we will definitely take it. It's going to definitely help that defense. Let's go ahead and jump to our next pick. Let's see what we got for second round talent that's left. Evan Dre's still available. He actually looks like a rather talented QB. Good 40-yard dash time, some agility. We have him scouted. He's got good throw power, good accuracy, middle and short. I feel if he falls to the third round, I'd take him. We were talking about taking a guard. See what the offensive linemen are looking like here. The left guard, and that looks like it. There's that one left guard left. He actually looks okay, except he doesn't have at least 30 bench presses, which is kind of what I look for in guards, is you want them to have that. We could take Larry Krieg, 21-year-old speed rusher out of Notre Dame. Projected fourth rounder with first round talent. We could put him on that other edge. A bunch of D tackles, as always, with these EA rosters. That free safety is gone. So, and with us being in the second round, I don't want to make that big of a stretching reach. We're going to go ahead. It looks like Larry Craig is the best talent right now. Ooh, we could use a power rusher, too. We could also use that guard. Don't have tight end scouted. Do we need a wide receiver? I don't think... We drafted a wide receiver last season. It looks like there's going to be some guys left later. Don't have halfback scouted. We don't have a whole lot of depth at D-tackle. Maybe we take one of these defense... No, we can get a D-tackle at any point in this draft. There are so many defensive tackles. We're going to take an edge rusher. We're going to fix that other edge and have a little bit of an edge rusher competition. So Larry Craig, he is ranked number 28. We got him at 53. Normal dev trait, got 76 finesse move, 86 speed, 85 acceleration, 77 tackling, 77 strength. Injuries don't look like they'll be an issue with him. And let's go ahead and skip to our next pick here in the third. I don't think that quarterback fell this far. No, he did not. So, got some wide receivers still on the board. Some okay looking ones. This one right here specifically, 4.4 or 4.55. That's actually not that quick. Not real agile either with those cone dash or those cone numbers. Defensive tackle, we still have so much talent in here in this draft. And this has been such a defensive draft. I don't think I've picked up a single offensive player, but I don't think we need it. Aside from maybe a guard somewhere. Wow! Oh, but he's 24. We are definitely going to watch him. I would take him like in the 4th round, but I do not want to take him in the 3rd round. He's got an age issue. So we're going to go ahead and pick up Rodney Sheldon. 35 on the bench press. Let's see what he looks like. 71 overall, number 32 in true talent. 90 strength, 83 power move. If that other D-tackle's still there, I will take him in the 5th. But I don't think he's going to be there. He is not. He was 24 years old. I was not going to take a 24-year-old D-tackle that early. We are in the 5th. We could take this backup right guard. Bench press isn't terrible. Kind of athletic, but he's 23. I don't want to take a player that's halfway through their career when they're coming out of college. Let's see what we got for all scouted. So, I mean, this Penn State D-tackle, 35 on the bench press, that's not terrible. It's going to be all freaking D-tackles. Could grab another edge rusher. He's fallen quite a bit. Martin Spears. We'll take that guard. We're going to take this right guard. He's fallen, or he is a 5th round projection. We're going to go ahead and grab him. 148, got him at 149. 88 strength, 71 pass block. Definitely a backup caliber player. He's going to be probably a lifelong backup. And we are still in the 5th, so I don't think there's anything else we really need at this point in the draft. We have 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 backup linemen, which is all we really need. I mean, I guess we could use a free safety to back up Earl Thomas. Let's get back into scouted here. We're going to take that Penn State D-tackle. 70 overall, 22 years old, ranked number 48, 88 strength, 73 block shedding, and 73 power move. So, get some D-tackles on this team. Fill up that area. Let's go ahead and jump to our next pick. We have a kicker and a punter. We don't have a fullback, but we don't really need one necessarily. We're pretty much just going through the scraps at this point. Let's go ahead and bring in a power edge rusher. I mean, he's not super powerful, but he is ranked 145. We got him 181. He fell quite a bit. He's probably just going to be a practice squad player. And this will be our last pick. Let's see if we have anything that's scouted that we can grab. Not really. We'll take this left tackle. 38 reps on the bench press. We'll take it. 61 overall. 90 strength. He could actually be developed into a pretty decent player. Definitely a power blocker. It'll probably help a lot with the run game. So, defense moves up to an 84 overall. Go ahead and generate this as a best lineup. T.Y. Hilton is going to get dropped down a slot. He's going to be our number 2. Atwell, we're going to bring up to be our number 3. Pascal Skill, going to be our slot guy. Defensively, looking a lot better than we did last year. We got some edge rushers going. Well, we had those edge rushers last year. We're going to bring up our young middle linebacker. He's going to be our starter here. We're going to have to move him in there in the sub linebacker as well. T.Y. Hilton's actually going to be our slot nickel wide receiver here. Taylor is not a power back, but we won't argue. He's going to be sharing reps with Mac. Mac just keeps getting injured way too much for us. So that's a look at the lineup here. Let's go ahead and get to where we can sign some free agents. Take a look at what's still in the free agency market. Let's see here. David Njoku's gone. Yeah, David Njoku's gone. Kind of disappointed, but to be expected. John Ross still available. I'm sorry, I can't bring myself to sign John Ross. We already have enough injury problems on this team. Now, Jamal Williams I'd be okay with signing. He'd be a nice power back for us. Nothing really on quarterback. Andy Dalton. Look at O-linemen. See if there's anything just kind of chilling. Not really. What about in the edge department? D tackles. I think the safeties. Troy Apke's there. He'd make a good nickel corner. But we're not really looking for that now. We've got a good set of corners at this point. Yeah, really nothing in here that we want to sign. Another thing we could really sign at this point would be a fullback, and neither of these guys are looking like my type of fullback. So, we're sitting at 65 players. That's going to do it for the stream, guys. We hit the hour mark. We're a little over an hour. I try not to make these too long, so when people go back to rewatch them, they don't have to just sit through some really boring stuff. And all we'd be doing is simming to the first week anyway at the beginning of the next episode. So thank you guys so much that came in and hung out. I really appreciate it. All the love and support you guys give me on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new and hit the bell notification to know when I go live and when I upload videos. Share the channel with your friends. Help grow the community. And down below in the description box down there has my logo artist, my tattoo artist handles. And there's this little like button if you hit that thumbs up. And there's also an invite, I forgot to say it, to my Discord server. If you want to just kind of hang out with me and my friends and stuff and chat and play games, we're normally pretty open to chatting with everybody. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Love y'all.